we decided to move to Saturday, and this is gonna be the 3rd of January. And well, hopefully we are getting used to this, and we are able to also invite more people to join. By the way, the limitation of having 100 people here, I think has gone because we increased the limit. So I guess we can receive up to 300. If you bring more people, maybe we can have like many more meditating together. Okay, so I also like to begin sharing with the same image. We've been already the 3rd day, which means that we are 323 days away from 2027. Well, you might ask, okay, what's the catch? We just started the new year, but why are we keep counting the days down, right? That's because this reminds us not to be careless. And if you have the overview of how many days you still have left, maybe you're going to be able to use those days more effective, right? So this is not going to be like to be pessimist, but it's more like we be more careful of our days. And that's the concept of mindfulness, which also includes carefulness, and also be able to make everything not only with focus, but more elegantly, more purposeful, okay? And today, at the end of the meditation, I'd like to share a little bit about time management best practice, because again, well, it's just the beginning of the year and you still have 365 in your pocket, and no, not 365 anymore, right? 363, which actually consider still a lot, many days remaining. But in a matter of time, those days will keep decreasing. Like we did the other weeks, we see that they keep getting to become fewer, and eventually we just have like 10 days left in 2025 last week. I think that was the last session with me. So it's important to manage our time better. Maybe it's important to learn to focus on one thing, one at a time. Because no matter how many things you have, you can do them very well one at a time. So being able to multitask is not about having more hands or more arms, be able to do more things at the same time, to be able to replicate yourself. These days, you can use AI to clone yourself and do things for you. But it's not about having such extra arms, extra hands to do more things. It's about being able to do one thing very well. And if need be, you can switch them, like putting them into drawers. It's like if you finish one thing, you probably, even you're still in the middle of doing it. You haven't finished yet, but you have to do something else. What happens to many people is they cannot keep their mind away from the previous work. It's like they're still worried about what they've been up to, what they've been doing, and it's not easy to let go completely and focus on the new work 100%, right? But this comes with practice. If you practice more and more, not only that you are able to kind of discard or let go of things that you've been doing until then, you are also able to start the next thing without having so much worries or negative like thoughts from the previous one. It's like we say that it's like putting things in drawer. And if you are able to put things in drawer and take the next thing out, put the previous thing back very rapidly, that's going to be very, very similar to being able to multitask, right? That multitasking doesn't come with extra arms, with extra hands, but it comes with ability so that you can put things into drawer and start doing new things without having the mind still being worried about the previous one. So you are able to take your mind away from the chaos of the previous work and then start doing new things with the next work. That's the ability meditation can help us achieve, right? And of course, with more meditation practice, I'm not really sure, but to me, it's a blessing that we learn to find the balance between relaxation and concentration. If we're able to do things relaxingly, and that's because your mind learns to stay connected with the center of the body longer. And while the mind is at the center, the mind can absorb positive energy, and you are able to stay relaxed, stay happy. Last week I went to Indonesia with some ordination program, and there were like kids, young students who appeared to attend some of my online sessions before I went there. And when they met me, they were like, I wanted to always ask you one question. Why are you smiling so much? And then I said, well, is there any reason not to smile? They say, yeah, but normally people don't smile this much, but you manage to like keep smiling all the time, and then we see you in real person, you're still smiling to us. So I think that's the power that people can obtain when they practice meditation, right? Because when they practice meditation, they learn to relax, right? So we relax ourselves, relax our body, then we meditate. However, when you relax, it's not this relaxation. It's not like this image, okay? Right. Look at this image. Not very relaxing, right? Come on, can you sit like this for like 1 hour? If people sit like this, maybe they can do it for 15 minutes and then they're going to feel some pain for sure. So it's better to find yourself a comfortable sitting posture. You can sit on a chair, you can sit on the floor, and the best is to let everything like become grounded. Your hands, your arms, they must be as lower as possible, right? So that's you don't actually need to be in this posture that we normally do. This is mainly for photos. But of course, if you meditate for more than 1 hour, maybe you will consider to make a more grounded posture, like this one, for example. However, not necessary. So if you just meditate on the chair, you sit on the chair. If you do it fewer minutes than an hour, I would say that the same. Okay, so I hope that now we are ready for to begin the meditation, and then after the meditation, we will come back with this topic later on. Okay, so meditation is considered an investment that we will invest our time, because this time we can use to do something else, right? But every time we meditate, we actually allow the mind to become purer. It's like the purification process. The mind's being clean. And for sure, a clean mind, a relaxed mind, a spacious mind, and a mind that can let go will allow us to have better and more profound wisdoms to do a lot of things in our life. So at the moment, I like you to close your eyelids softly and gently. Close your eyes softly and gently. And relax every part of your body. Relax all the muscles from the top of your head down to your toes. Breathe in and out softly, slowly, as deeply as you can a few times. Then I would like you to leave everything in your life behind for a while, whether that be your work, your study, any responsibilities. Put them down for a while so that the mind can remain with you and not bothered by anything else. Then I'd like you to spend a moment to make sure that all your muscles are relaxed. The muscles on your face, the muscles of your cheek and your chin. Feel the flow of relaxation spreading to your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your hands, down to your fingertips. Relax the muscles of your torso, from your chest to your abdomen, your hips, your thighs, your knees, down to your feet, all the way to the tips of your toes. So that you feel completely relaxed in every part of your body. And now that you feel a little more relaxed, it will be this time easier for the mind to remain within the perimeter of the body. And I'd like you to spend a moment with your breath. We're gonna breathe in slower, at least 2 times slower than what we normally do. And when you breathe slower, you naturally calm the mind down. Because all heavy thoughts is being released when the mind can stay longer with the breath. So I like you to follow the breath as you breathe slower, as you breathe deeper, so that the mind can stay with the breath. But even if there are distractions coming in at any moment, you just return to your breath relaxingly many times over. It doesn't matter how many times you need to do so, as long as you keep bringing your mind back relaxingly. You are still on the right way. So continue bringing the mind back swiftly when it wanders. Doesn't matter how many times